Live look from Mount Lemmon and Mount Bigelow. Still some snow up there. Is it going to hang out there for a bit, or is this next couple of days going to melt it all away?
Yeah, unfortunately, the next couple of days probably going to melt it pretty quickly. I know we're going to be around 80 here at ground level.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah,
that high?
I do think the top of the mountain probably going to be in the upper 30s, low 40s before it gets to the 50s. Big changes up there.
All right, but then we go from warm to cool again.
Yeah.
And more rain.
Yes, more rain. Now, this is the biggest surprise for me this time of year. I know we talked about this a handful of times. The rain coming in, it's lasting a lot longer than it should, but we need it for sure.
Yeah, it's great for the aquifers. It just soaks into the ground. So
yeah, definitely.
love it.
And I know we're going to have an update on the drought monitor tomorrow. That's when it's updated is Thursday, so we'll have a good idea of where we stand before this next system heads our way. Our next alert day for you will be Sunday, so we are looking at Easter Sunday, mostly during the later morning into the later part of the day on Monday for that next really good chance of rain. There's even going to be a shot of some thunderstorms out there as well. As far as any kind of severe weather, that looks unlikely. The reason why we have the alert day for you has to do with that weak thunderstorm potential, the potential for heavy rains, and of course the wind, which could be gusting as high as 35 miles per hour, and that might even start as early as Saturday afternoon as we continue to track this system into that time. All right, so this is going to be the view of southern Arizona from space, and the cloud cover just isn't there anymore. More will be on the way, though, whenever we get to tomorrow, and you're going to notice that once you wake up in the morning. The reason why is because we are tracking more and more humidity at the mid-levels building on up. It's not going to cause any kind of clouds until tomorrow, but this is all going to be stemming from that center of low pressure that we're keeping an eye on for you, which is still pretty far up towards our north at the moment. But until then, you're definitely noticing the pollen if you've been outside here over the last, I'd say, couple weeks with the way it's going. The tree pollen count has actually increased from the last time we gave you an update. That's now sitting at a 10, and it could be increasing even more over the next few days. Grasses and molds even have been staying up a bit more because of all the rain we've had. And we need to talk about Easter because, again, this is going to be the alert day for you. If you start off around the Easter egg hunt in the morning, still going to have a good chance of rain. I don't think that's the worst time of day, but the wind is going to be pretty bad during the morning. Once you get to the later morning hours right there, 10, 11 o'clock, rain chances look pretty solid, and especially during the afternoon for that best chance of rain for you. No real big change with your temperatures until you get into the day after that, which is when we're going to be having bigger changes with the temperatures there. All right, so what's causing this is, of course, that center of low pressure that's still developing off the coast of Oregon and Washington, and it's eventually going to make its way down the California coast as well. But something to keep in mind with these systems, the longer they stay over the water, the more moisture could be building up before it makes its way onshore. And if you live anywhere in southern Arizona, Sunday's the day, but it looks like it's going to be lasting into Monday as well. More of an idea of what we can expect with the rain totals on Monday coming up in just a little bit. If you're just trying to get outside over the next couple days, it is going to be just fine. May get a tad bit windy on Saturday, though, so keep an eye out for that. High temperature is going to be some of the warmer ones we've had in a while, 81, 82 degrees. Really good chances of rain for Sunday and Monday, but once we're done with that, we are going to be looking dry at least for 5 days. But of course, these rain chances could be popping up after these next 10 days as well. But it's going to feel a lot more like spring once we're done with these chances here.
All right, Daniel, thank you for tracking all of that. And today's consumer alert. The tragedy in the Port of Baltimore could impact the supply chain. This